The evacuation of tens of thousands of people from Afghanistan hits close to home for one Florida Congresswoman. Representative Stephanie Murphy was once a refugee from a war-torn country herself. She was brought out of Vietnam as an infant with her family after the collapse of the U.S.-backed government in Saigon. She spoke to our Samantha-Jo.
What I'm watching happening is heartbreaking, not just as a refugee, but also as an American.
Watching Afghanistan fall to the Taliban reminds Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy of her own family's escape from Vietnam when she was an infant.
My mom had worked at the U.S. Air Base outside of Saigon. My dad had worked with the South Vietnamese government. And so they were both people who, under the communist regime, were being persecuted because of their affiliation with America.
Her family was unable to leave when U.S. forces withdrew from Vietnam in 1975. But nearly 4 years later, they fled the country by boat.
Imagine how hard it must have been to live in that country for my parents to have decided to take an 8-year-old boy and a 6-month-old baby girl and get on a boat to sea. We got to international waters and ran out of fuel. And so we were desperately adrift when a U.S. Navy ship came upon our boat. So they gave us fuel, food, and water, and that gave us just enough to make it to a Malaysian refugee camp.
Murphy's family was brought to the U.S. by a Lutheran congregation and relocated to Virginia, changing the trajectory of her life.
It's the kind of generosity that has, sailors who are trained for combat decide to extend grace to these desperate strangers on the high seas. For that, I'm forever grateful.
Now the Congresswoman is on a mission to give Afghan allies the same shot at a new life. Veterans have been contacting her office identifying Afghan interpreters trapped under Taliban rule. She says she's been able to assist 2 interpreters so far.
They're sitting on those planes with nothing more than a small bag to restart their lives. But I think that's the story of many Americans, whether it's this generation or 5 generations ago, coming to this country with hope and a dream.
Now she's hoping Afghans still in harm's way will get a shot at a new life in America, just like she did 42 years ago. In Washington, Samantha-Jo, Spectrum.